Achieve greatness. Don't disobey me. But I got clicked into another clickbaity thing that was kind of like this. Doing porn, is consent enough? And mind you, this is from the National Review. This isn't from some, like, I don't know, BuzzFeed or something. Like,
this isn't the National Enquirer or something.
Yeah. This is like legit news. So let's see what is being said here. Young women deserve more than "it's your body, your choice" platitudes. Oh, and these neon signs are apparently in God's own junkyard. It's a gallery and cafe in London, England.
So, what's the issue here? Someone asks someone to do porn, offers them money, and then they say yes, therefore it's a problem? Like, what are they actually going on here?
I don't know, because I didn't read through this article yet, because I found it when I was standing in the checkout lane at Target, and then I had to pay, so I just never got to it. But please, take it away, Tom.
Target. I'm not reading that whole thing.
All right, fine. It'll be it's my body, my choice. A woman is bestowed with a fixed sum of, shall we say, erotic capital. Okay, so she can fuck a certain amount of times in her life, which she can either save, how do you invest that, or spend, or sell. The prudent woman considers carefully, blah, blah, blah. But human nature, including sexuality, has been... Wow, today there are those among us occupying new heights in... I can't pronounce that word. Well, I'm trying to find where the stuff's going on here.
What word could you not pronounce?
New heights of mendacity.
Yeah, or mercenary guile.
Who needs to write this flowery?
The people at thenationalreview.com talking about women's consent in porn. Duh.
Selling everything for next to nothing. I don't know that it's next to nothing. Behaving like strippers, prostitutes, or porn star. Consider, for instance, messages emanating from pop culture, like at this year's Super Bowl halftime show or in the pages of Teen Vogue. Recent headline, "My sex work is real work." Well, I guess let's jump off and let me ask you this. What do you make of the whole movement to, I guess, make prostitution a feminist issue? Like that feminists are pro-prostitution?
I mean, I see why it's a feminist issue, I guess, but yeah, no, I'm all for it. They can do what the fuck they want. Consenting adults.
No, the feminists are trying to say that it's a legit career, where everyone else is like, well, we kind of need to protect the girls. I mean, I agree. Like, in theory, I'm pretty... Okay, small L libertarian. And the fact that, like, I don't really care if two people come together in a contract like that.
Right.
I don't know. It seems like it's a weird twist. Because didn't the feminists used to be against porn and all that?
Yeah. The old school ones were, strippers, porn, all that. From my understanding, they thought it was degrading to women, so on and so forth. And now apparently, it's it's their body, it's their choice. They do what they want. It's more empowering now, I guess.
I mean, admittedly, I have a bit of an issue when they start working I have a lot of issue when they start working kids into it. I mean,
it's kids. I mean, that's not even a different ballpark. That's a different sport.
Yeah.
Like that is way outside the realm of being okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, if this is an actual headline in Teen Vogue talking about why sex work is real work, like, maybe put it in Vogue, maybe not Teen Vogue. Like,
I see what you mean. Yeah, fuck that. That's too much.
I mean, that's not a whole porn needs to be a legal thing. It's more, maybe don't introduce the kids to it right away. I heard this standard set, and this seems like a good standard to me. One of the YouTubers I watch a lot was hat tip to the hard bastard, was talking about how, it used to be that you kind of had to work to see nakedness, like when you're a teenager and as you became a young adult, like you had to put in some effort, and that there's no effort you have to put in anymore. And he thinks and I agree with him that like there's something in that effort. Like, it shouldn't just be available. You should have to work for it a little bit. I use my money to make up for my looks.
How much do you cost? You're a bandit. You'll take gold, right? Don't worry about the bloody knife.
I mean, because of all the scars, that's my strategy. Hi, I have money, let's date. But girls don't seem to go for that.
No, it doesn't normally work, does it?
Probably because I'm not close enough to death, where, like...
Right. There's no snow in here.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, I mean, when you were younger, how long did it take for you to see a naked picture when you were, say, 15?
If I really want... Like, so, like... Meaning, if from the moment I wanted to see it to the moment I saw it? Or are you or are you implying that I didn't see a naked picture till I was, like, 18?
More of the first one,
yeah.
the... When we were younger, let's see, I had 56K modem, dial-up, right?
Right.
You couldn't just... Google was barely a thing. They had other search engines, but it was still hard to find.
Yeah.
And then you had to wait for this thing to load, and heaven forbid if you tried finding a movie. That, you know... People use LimeWire and stuff for pirating music and shit like that. Guess what? There's porn on there. And that's the only way to find movies when you're like 15 living in the middle of the country. Yeah. I didn't use it for legal... I didn't use it for music.
Yeah,
And it took forever for like a 30-second video. It would take me fucking 20 minutes probably to download. It was terrible.
See... It was even worse. It took longer for me because I don't think we had internet in my house till I was in college at the very earliest.
Jesus, your parents live in the Stone Age.
Yeah, no, we didn't have cable until we got internet. So, like, I grew up without cable and without the internet. Probably explains why I don't have cable ever. Yeah, it wasn't until you and I actually lived together that I had cable. But, regardless, so it took even longer. I would have to wait to go to a friend's house to, like, download a new image or, like, that kind of thing. Though, really funny story on the porn side of things. So, my mom used to work as a librarian at the grade school I attended in a small town in the middle of nowhere. And they had internet, so it was the only chance I could hop on, to the internet. Like, so it's after school one day, and I was very into politics from a very early age. It probably explains why I'm so fucked in my head. I came into my own in politics during the Monica Lewinsky scandal. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I wonder what the White House website was like. And at this time, like, I barely can surf the internet, let alone know the difference between .com, .gov, .org, and all that. So I type in whitehouse.com, just thinking I'm going to be taken to the White House's website. Well, apparently whitehouse.com is a political-themed porn site. So my mom comes over to see what I'm doing, and I'm honestly just trying to look up the White House's website. And it's, Kyle, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't know, I'm trying to go the way, get off that porn site. Like, and not hearing anything of, like, that it was an honest mistake. So, like, man, so to anyone listening, don't go on whitehouse.com if you're in a public setting. Do it when you get home. I don't know, they might have Who's Nailing Palin on there now. They may have, there's this one out there of, I think it's called Brexit, and it's got actors trying to look like... Okay, so, despite what you think of their politics, I think the two people you don't want to see matched up in a porn would be Theresa May and Donald Trump.
So this was whitehouse.com?
Yes, whitehouse.com. I don't know if they'd have that video on, if they'd have Brexit on there, but...
There's nothing on here now.
Oh. Okay, the websites went defunct.
Yeah, now it is a It's owned and operated by White House Network LLC, which provides software and hardware products. White House Network LLC is a company based in New Jersey. Yeah, like when you're on the home thing, there's like 3 polls, and then that's it.
Not those.
And I think they just did it just because. Like, there's a disclaimer on there: we are not affiliated or endorsed by the U.S. government. Like, let's see. I'll show you.
Oh, let me pull that up then. Oh.
Yeah, this is all it is now. It's no longer porn, unfortunately. That's all it is.
Here.
It's everyone trying to. You think? I'm not going to do any polls. But that's literally it. So, unfortunately, WhiteHouse.com, no more 8th graders are getting in trouble.
I think it was worse. I think it was like 6th grade.
6th grade. That's
I don't even know if I knew what a vagina was at that point.
Well, I know girls had them. That's all I knew.
All right. Well, this is probably a good signing off point. We'll record another one tonight just so we can have a couple to go.
Porn. Easy to find now, hard to find when you're younger. Moral of the story.
On that note, please like, share, subscribe, all that bullshit to try to help get the word out there of there's a podcast that talks about 2 straight days now, or 2 straight uploads, I should say, pornography and politics. What could be better?